Mama turns all negative activity around. Mama, we the daughters of Earth, the sweet crone Trinity, have been inspired in the spirit of compassion for the well-being of our ancient cosmic family, to understand why you connected this trio to demonstrate the magic of your power, to awaken and protect our universal ancient family. Welcome to Talk with MamaYAH on Truth Uncompromised. Well, good evening, and this is MamaYAH, El Molina Bay, and this is our debut show, Talk with MamaYAH, and we welcome each and every one of you on the board. Tonight, we will be welcoming the sweet crone Trinity, which is Celah, Eliana Day, Sister Myrah, and myself, MamaYAH. We will begin this conversation very shortly. But first, I would like to read something to you. MamaYAH turns all negative activity around. Mama, we, the daughters of Earth, the sweet crone Trinity, have been inspired in the spirit of compassion for the well-being of our ancient cosmic family, to understand why you connected this trio to demonstrate the magic of your power to awaken and protect our universal ancient family. Empower our ability with the authority of our common purpose. We are one in the best interests of our global family, in your essence of the ancient of ancients. Mama, please allow this Trinity to naturally raise upright our fallen sisters, to elevate them to their true celestial level in mind and spiritual substance. Faithfully, the sweet crone Trinity, MamaYAH El, Sister Myrah and Celah, Eliana Day. So again, I welcome all of you into the queue. Once we turn the Q&A on, you will have to hit *6 to be heard, and I believe it will prompt you to say 1. But for the beginning of the program, we are going to hear from the other sweet crones. So I'm going to open the microphone for Celah, Eliana Bay. Good evening. Celah, Eliana Bay. Hello. Oh, we have a lot of noise going on out there. Okay, Sister Myrah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. And Celah, Eliana Bay, are you there?
I am here.
Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Okay. So perhaps we should tell the callers exactly how we came together. Would you agree with that, sisters?
Sure, yes.
Sure, yes.
Well, at some point in the past, I listened to a YouTube video of Sister Myrah, and she is a cosmic reader of astrology and tarot. And she did a wonderful reading of my astrological chart, and we became fast friends. And I began to really trust what she was saying as far as the importance of Mama within the universe. Then, sometime later, we met Celah Eliana Bay on Facebook. And we began a 3-way conference call for 9 weeks that is recorded on our blog, divineconnectionchurch.wordpress.com. And you can go there and look at some of the past blogs from December the 23rd forward. So, that being said, do either of you have anything that you want to say before Sister Myrah begins her explanation of the astrological aspects of Mama? Celah?
I just want to say that we have been having our discussions towards the movement of reclaiming feminine divinity. The Great Mother is the cosmic spirit and generative force in the universe. I am most certainly outside of the patriarchal status quo. I believe that the earth is simply a human resource to be, not to be exploited by mankind. And I believe that we are the conscious and alive resource to bring the earth back into its planetary balance through the Mother Goddess Spirit.
And could you please read the post that you put up earlier? It was just recently. You put a post up. Actually, it was you inboxed me about the labels. Do you have that available right this moment?
What did I send you now?
Well, you said that you found it amazing how labels of women have gotten so distorted in history.
Okay, let me find it.
It's in my inbox. It's in our inbox. And it begins radiant, luminous, crone woman.
Okay, I remember it now. That was about an hour ago. I think I sent it to you. I wasn't on that presently. I'll have it shortly.
So I can read it. I can read it because
okay.
I have it.
I didn't know you had it before you.
Yes. So you say radiant, luminous crone woman. During ancient times, the crones, hags, and witches were frequently sages, leaders, midwives, and healers in their communities and were revered for their wisdom and knowledge. As history evolved and a patriarchal society took hold, the definitions of the crone, the crowned one, the hag, the holy one, and the witch, the wise one, were distorted. May we again respect all elders and honor their wisdom. And then you posted a visual that says the divine feminine has been reawakened on the planet. In other words, Mama's home.
Mama's home.
And with that, I am going to bring in Sister Myrah and ask her to begin her explanation of the astrological aspects of Mama. So, Sister Myrah, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, MamaYAH, and greetings to you, Celine. I'm very honored to be part of this trio, and that is a good way to open it up when you talk about Mama is home, because the planetary ruler of Pisces, which is the ultimate water element or the ultimate Mama essence, is we're dealing with the Pisces or the Neptune energy, and Neptune, the planetary ruler of Pisces, is in its own sign at this time. And I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's almost like a 250-year cycle for Neptune. So for Neptune to be in its own sign of Pisces is very significant, and it does indicate Mama coming home and cleaning up the subconscious, because Pisces is the sign of the subconscious, and that is where we have been polluted in false beliefs to this illusion. Let me start off by saying that what I deal with is symbolism. I deal with energy. So if you're going to only use your right brain or only think literally, you're not going to be able to follow me, because the spiritual language is symbolic. And so we got to be able to open up to the conceptual of that left brain in order to, excuse me, I think I got it opposite. It's the right brain that is more conceptual, and the left brain, which is more literal. So we need to be listening through the right brain. The astrological aspects of Mama, and notice the word Mama. The first thing I want to do is differentiate between the word Mama and Mother. Mother is, since the Mama essence is the water element, when we look at the word Mother, if you put the S in front of Mother, you have smother. So the mother is an aberrant form of the word Mama. Energy unfolds from its highest vibration, from Mama to son, and then from father to daughter. Mama to son, and then from father to daughter. It's like Black Mama Universe, who's exposed through the son, and then the son will resurrect into Father's spirit, the righteous spirit, and then redeems the value of daughter character or daughter earth. So mother means to smother. If you put the S in front of mother, that's a negative and then positive and negative polarity, a dual balance of opposites in order to create wholeness. So the mama and the son, first leg of that energy unfoldment. So too much water. The sun represents the fire element. So too much water smothers the power or the passion of the sun. The sun always represents fire, which is our passions and our desires. But at the highest vibration, it represents our power. Now, we have all these elemental energies within us. We're not talking male, female. We're talking masculine and feminine. Masculine is the external. Feminine is the internal. So too much water smothers the power of the sun. That is why mama is the appropriate usage of that word rather than mother. The mother, it's like the Black Mama Universe being exposed to the sun. The sun then resurrects into Father's spirit, the righteous spirit, the air element, which represents the Father, and then the Father redeems the value of daughter earth or daughter character. That's the highest vibration of how energy unfolds, from mama to son and then from father to daughter, but it all begins with the mama. She is, like I said, the water element, Mama Universe, daughter Earth. It's not Mother Earth, it's daughter Earth. It's Mama Universe and daughter Earth. You need to understand that relationship between the mama and the daughter. The mama represents the soul realm, represents Mama Universe, our inner emotions. So she is the mama of antiquity, the mama of ancestry. And all souls are then manifested through Daughter Earth. Daughter Earth is the manifestation of the souls of Mama Universe. So it's good to understand that through the earth and the water, through the elements, that's the highest perspective of looking at energy. Through the royal family, the royal God family of energy. Like I said, the fire, the sun, which is our passions, our desires, and our power at the highest vibration. The air is the Father, Father spirit, the righteous spirit. Those are the external masculine energy. And then as we go internal to the earth and water, the earth representing the daughter, which is our values. At the highest vibration, it represents our healing as well as our character and our security. And then Mama represents the water element. This is what we feel, our emotions, how we feel. But the highest level, she represents Mama's soul, the Mama of antiquity, the Mama of ancestry. Mama is synonymous with ancestry. And so the water element, we're dealing with the Cancer, the first water sign, as well as then the next water sign is Scorpio, and then the final water sign is Pisces, which we began with, Pisces, Neptune energy. Cancer, the planetary ruler, is the moon. So it represents our inner emotions. And Cancer is also the sign of the ancestors, in particular, the ancestors. Whenever we're dealing with Cancer, we're dealing with our ancestral energy. And then Scorpio is the sign of transformation, going deeper into that water essence and activating a transformation in our values, so that we can release our values from this physical illusion, this matrix, which is the Ma of tricks, or materialism, the Ma of terror, under the auspices of the Father of illusion, where we have been usurped from our true parents, which is Mama Universe and Father Spirit, the righteous spirit. But the wounds that we've experienced in this reality has been generationally passed down, and it's gotten too big for us on a personal, physical level. So now we have to reconnect. We're getting divine intervention from our highest parents, because now is the time of fulfillment. Now is the time where we have culminated on enough levels to now balance enough levels of energy so that we can evolve. We just went into the Aquarian age. December 21st, 2013, we officially completely entered into the Aquarian age, which is the age of evolution. So it's time for our evolution. It's time for us to evolve. Mama, the water, Mama Universe, Mama Soul, the Mama of antiquity, she lays dormant as she allows the masculine to build up their land of order. And then she wakes up and throws everything into chaos as she restructures and regenerates our reality. You know, she is the compassionate one, the water. And we have been under the reign of the Father in the corrupted form of the illusion, and where we've been controlled mentally. And we have polluted our subconscious. So the key to how we started up talking about Mama coming home with Neptune making her cycle back into Pisces energy, that is symbolic of her now cleaning us of the pollution of the subconscious, where we have been manipulated in our beliefs. Pisces is a sign of I believe. So that's why it was necessary for us to come out of the Piscean age into the Aquarian age, of I know, so that we can step into our full knowing of who we are as the royal God family of energy. So Cancer, the ancestors. Scorpio, a transformation of our values, coming out of the illusion of what to put value in, and now stepping into the knowing of who we are as the creative rulers. My premise is that everything is contingent on the equal balance of opposites. It's not until you put two halves together that you have the whole. It's not real until it's whole, holistic. That is the mama aspect of things. She represents the holistic, where the air and fire, the father and son, represents more of the literal logic and reason in our passions and our power. Mama takes us straight to the subconscious. So it's now time for us to balance subconscious with the conscious mind, the external with the internal. Like they said, as above, so below, or as within, so without. And my most famous saying is that spirit moves inside out, not outside in. So what we send out is what we bring back or spiral back. Spirit is spiral. What goes around comes around. So this is the mama essence. She is the omniscience of the universe. And the sun is energy unfolds from mama to sun. The sun is the parameters that identifies the circle or the cycle that we are focusing on. Anytime you're dealing with the sun, you're dealing with focus. So it's like spreading out this mama universe. It's like this cookie dough that's spread it all out, and then we take a cookie cutter, which is a round circle, which represents the sun, in order to set the perimeters of where we are focusing our passions and our spirituality, which is connected, or our power and our spirituality, which is connected at a personal level to our passions and our mentality, or how we think. So, Mama Universe, Mama Soul, the Mama of Antiquity, the Mama of Subconscious. The subconscious does represent our ancient memory, the soul realm, the Akasha records. We have to go internal to access that information. We still have the powers of our ancestors. When we look at these superheroes, in this reality, they were patterned after the powers of our ancestors. And we still, our ancestors could fly, they could breathe underwater, they could communicate telepathically with the plants, with the animals, with the universe, with each other. And these are powers that we still have. However, they're hidden, they're lost in our conscious mind. And this is why we have to go deep into the subconscious in order to access memory or make a reconnection with our ancestors, the spirits of our ancestors. We are to become the vessels for the spirits of our ancestors as we're now getting ready to evolve as we've gone into the Aquarian age. It's time for us to evolve. And I'm a proponent of the equal balance of opposites, so I don't actually believe in 12 signs. I believe in 6. It's not until you put the two halves together that you have the whole. So going into from the subconscious to the conscious mind as we balance these opposites and create wholeness. And now we've come to a point where we have reconciled these opposites on a multitude of levels and layers so that we can now evolve to the next level of spiritual empowerment, because Aquarius is the sign of I know, and its opposite sign is Leo. the sign of the creative ruler. So when we put those two signs together, I know I am the creative ruler of the universe in order to activate that rulership. We're in an infinite process of transformation, regeneration for evolution of spiritual rulership. And anytime we go into the Aquarian age, that's the point of evolution. Aquarius is also the sign of the humanitarian. So it's now time for the ancient rulers, the ancestors, to pass the baton to the new age rulers so we can evolve into a new rulership based on humanitarian principles out of the abuse of power. And that's the thrust of where we're at this time. So Mama the Sun, if you look at the astrological chart, and it's excuse me? Are you still hearing me? Hello?
Yes.
Oh.
I hit your button. I apologize. Continue.
That's okay. I just wanted to be sure I was still being heard. But the last thing I want to really say here is that if you look at an astrological cycle or spiral in its natural vibration, we see that Mama-Sun combination in the energies, which is the water and the fire. And so right now we're in Aries energy. So we've just come through that from Pisces to Aries represents the highest vibration of that Mama-Sun exposure, the black Mama universe who's exposed to the sun, S-U-N, her magic, her hidden magic, being exposed to the sun, and that's the Pisces and Aries combination. And then the second level of that is the Cancer-Leo combination, the water and the fire. And then the final combination of that Mama-Sun elemental unfolding is Scorpio and Sagittarius, fire and the water. So those are the three levels of how energy unfolds from a Mama to Sun, and then will be balanced out in opposite return with father and daughter, which is the air and the earth element. And we're dealing with that negative and positive and negative polarity. So that's the information I have when it comes to the water and Mama essence of energy.
Sister Myrah.
Yes.
You have opened up a portal through which we may walk through. I am believing that the 27 people on this call are conscious people. That is why they are here. They are conscious entities that are ready to walk through the portal with the three sweet crones. I'm going to open up Q&A, and one by one, you will be able to speak if you hit *6, and I will bring you in for a question with Sister Myrah. So just a moment. Okay. I need to see that you are raising your hand. So I'm going to bring in the first person.
Hello?
Anonymous. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you,
and
MamaYAH.
please,
Thank you, MamaYAH. This is 208 Tom. I'll identify.
Yes. Tom, Tom, I'm going to ask you that you be brief, okay? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. Beautiful call. I mean, Sister Myrah, she said about the energy. Can you tell by somebody's energy that's coming to you over the line of what sign they are?
Oh, I have to open Myra's, just a moment. I have to open Myra's phone. Okay. Sister Myra,
okay. No, I'm not quite that good yet that I'm able to just pick up on what sign you are from over the airways. Now, I had gotten it down to where I could ask like 3 questions and maybe come up on the sign. But no, I'm not tapping into this from what we call a psychic perspective.
So do you have the time to tap on those 3 questions? I think a lot of us are still stuck in the 3D mentality, and I think that's, and you spoke of ascension and the spirit and all that stuff, but I think that energy is definitely, it's in the air.
Yeah. The thing is that we do have a full universe of energy within us. At the very moment of your birth, where were all the planets sitting, and in the universe, what constellations were all the planets sitting, and how that energy comes together and converge to make who you are in your collective or spiritual energy. So we have all the energies in us. It's just a matter of me, myself, I'm a Capricorn, which means at the time of my birth, the sun was sitting in the constellation of Capricorn. But I have what I call a Gemini moon, which means the moon was sitting in Gemini, and then on and on with each planet that was sitting in its constellation. That is how I combine that energy. You have to combine energy to create a spirit. That's why they say where more than one is called in my name, so shall I be, Father, Spirit. So that's my combination. That's the tip of the combination of my energy. And we all have that, a full universe of energy within us. So the sun sign is what you identify with the most, and that's what you came in here to focus through.
Okay, well, anyway, I just want to express and thank all of you, that we are one heart, one mind, and one spirit. And like I said, I think a lot of us are still trapped in the 3D mentality and the thinking and the energy field. But I know that with calls like this, it will snap the rest of us out of a slumber. And we will all ascend. We're all on the trail. We're all on the path. We're at different points in the path, but we all are ascending. And so anyway, this is all this beautiful because it helps enlighten those that are still slumbering. I spoke with a gentleman just earlier today, a couple hours ago, and he's talking about the ostrich effect, and here he's talking about becoming a politician. So anyway, I says, are you sure?
That's the perfect position for a politician, still slumbering or still being an ostrich, I'm telling you.
But anyway, the truth's out there. We just got to grasp it, and it definitely will set us all free. And anyway, with that, I yield. I don't want to take up too much time, but I did want to thank you all. I didn't hear from the third sister. At least I don't believe I did. But anyway, it's all good. It's beautiful, and continue on. I yield. 208 Tom.
Thank you so much.
Tom. Okay. The next call is 256, area code 256.
Yes, this is Myrah in Alabama. I just wanted to say thank you so much for this program, Joan. And it is so wonderful. Sis Myrah, amazing information. I've been wanting to hear this for so long. So thank you so much. And Tom, you always come in and ask the bestest questions. So I love listening to Tom's questions. He has great questions. Thank you. One heart, one mind, and I yield.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll go to the next person, and that would be another, I hit it. Okay, Anonymous, Anonymous, your line is open. Okay, maybe they didn't want to say anything. Let me try it again.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I keep hearing the automation thing go muted, so I don't know if you can hear me. Mama, It's Greer Turnbull. We had a private meeting back in last year when I was in New York. Do you remember? You don't remember. Do you remember? I'm the one who sent you the blue candle to ring a bell. No?
Okay. Which one are you talking to? Which one?
I'm talking to Sister Myrah. Is she still there?
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm here. That's me. New York, okay.
Yes,
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Huh?
It's been so long. I'm sorry I don't remember, but I'm honored. I'm pleasantly honored, though.
Last year, I mailed you a blue candle to go along with the reading. I thought I was the only one who would mail a candle.
Okay, now I remember. Okay, I thought you said we had met in New York.
Candles?
Yes.
Anyway, let me make this quick and expedite this question as other callers. I wanted to inquire about the doctors, Sister Myrah, and we as women, womb men, the doctors, holistic doctors. It was on Facebook today. I really cried because I'm like, what are we going to do with the doctors who are holistics that are mysteriously being killed? With some of them, they claim it's suicide. But the latest Asian doctor out of California, the post said him and his wife were brutally killed in their home.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if they're using the finesse to try to finesse it to make it look like suicide anymore. But what can we do as a collective of women to, I don't know, meditate? I don't know. But they're going after doctors who are trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand. The Dr. Jeff with the autism, well, his son was autistic. So that's when he started doing his studies to find out that immunization shots are linked to autism.
Yeah.
And they found him shot on a lake on a boat. And his family was like, well, if he's a doctor, has access to medicine. Why would he go on the lake and do that? Well, he can just take pills and stay home. So these doctors and scientists are being mysteriously. Anyway, I'll let you answer the question.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I think I did a post on that myself not too long ago, where they are taking out these holistic doctors, and that's because they do not want the information that they're ready to share to get out there. These people are desperate. Desperate people are doing desperate things. I was even concerned, when Dr. Aline went through his bout of illness. I was hoping that was not connected with that, as well as who's the doctor I'm thinking about now? I can't think of his name at this point, but he recently passed away, and he was also a holistic doctor. As I said, we're at a time of where things are about to culminate, and the powers that be do not want this information out, and they're doing everything they can to stop it. As far as what we can do, we now have the magic of the universe at our disposal. As I was telling people, we have to now send out a vibration of protection. That's what I do now. I have nothing that I wish for now but for the protection and the well-being of my loved ones. So as we send out a collective energy to these doctors, these holistic doctors in protection, that is where we're supposed to now start flexing our muscles and demonstrating our power of rulership. So start sending out a vibration in protection to these doctors. And if we do it, the more we do it as a collective, the more powerful we become in order to counteract what they're doing now to undermine the progress of this evolutionary process.
Because it deters other doctors from doing the right thing. Any doctor that's on the precipice of saying, I want to go natural, I want to go holistic, I want to go organic, I want to help people self-heal, these streams of murders or quote-unquote suicides will prevent them from doing the right thing. They're recoil. You know what I mean? But I like that advice. I'm going to hold on to some. As astrologers, Mama Myrah, I'm going to get off in 1 minute, other mamas. As astrologers, someone wrote on the post something very profound. These doctors may need astrologers, like to give them transits and progressions, and you need to go to work strapped this day, because if they rule the planet with astrology, of course in a tainted, corrupt way, these doctors may not know about astrology or know maybe I should stay home today, or they may need astrologers, I would gather. But that's just a mistake. But thank you, Myrah.
You're so welcome. And I do say we do need to, I'm glad you brought that up, because this very moment, send out a vibration, send out an energy vibration. Now is the time for us to discover and flex our newfound spiritual muscles. What used to work no longer has the power, and what never worked before only now has the power. And now is the time for us to step up in responsibility. Now we don't have to do things hands-on physically anymore. Now we can start energizing what the reality that we want to see. And we're at the top of the hierarchy when it comes to guiding spiritual energy. So all you have to do now is put that vibration out in the protection of these doctors, and the more of us that will do it, the more it will come together as a wall of protection. So start flexing those muscles, start demonstrating you now have the power, and you can empower yourself through the spirit. So let's all do a common energizing of protection for these doctors, and that's what will work.
Yes.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. We have several callers, and we have a short amount of time. So I'm going to go to the next caller, but thank you, Bria. Okay. Our next caller is 951.
Hi, MamaYAH. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Marianne. What's
Okay, it's very faint for me. I can barely hear her.
Yeah, Marianne, if you have us on speaker, take it off.
Hi, Marianne.
Yes.
There are a lot of energies coming in, and right now that you said to protect the doctors and to cover them, I started seeing a lot of white lights over me, a lot.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful.
Because of how the planets were when I was born, I know that I am 100% Libra. What can you tell me? Because a lot of things are happening to me, have been happening to me. I feel the energies. I feel it on the left side of my back. I felt it today, and I really had a really strong ringing in my left ear on Monday.
Yes. All these are signals of what is now opening up to you. So pay close attention. I always say, the spirits are going to speak to you symbolically. So examine the moment, examine the energies, examine the date, and get an astrological understanding, or examine if you get some type of signal going on, immediately look at the clock, add up those numbers, and get a numerology understanding of the message. So all these things are your spirit pulling your coattail, letting you pay attention to that moment. And as you examine that moment, that's how you'll get the message that your spirit is trying to deliver to you symbolically. But I'm impressed that you saw the light, the collection of light, as we mentioned, putting protection for the doctors, because you are the one that are using your first eye to report back what you see as a result of what we initiated and activated in their protection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that happens to me very often, that I see all those lights, and I feel things around me, and I look around to see if I see anything, and I'm kind of seeing things on the side of my peripheral vision, so I'm like, I have to go back and look again.
Yes, yeah. You're opening up your first eye. It's not the third eye, it's the first eye. And that's what is opening up now. This is what time it is for us to tap into and beyond these five senses where we've have been manipulated and programmed in our belief. Anyone who defines what you believe defines what you create. Now pay attention to the subconscious, the hunches, the intuition, the inner voice. Spirit is opposite the physical, so it's going to seem bizarre. It's going to seem crazy because it's trying to adapt you to an opposite reality. So the more bizarre you get the message, the more you know it's coming from your spirit. That's where you pay full attention.
Yeah, I do, because even the hummingbirds have came to me, and now I really pay attention when I see a hummingbird because I feel it doesn't go away. It's still here, it's where I'm at that this hummingbird comes to. And it can come in front of my face and sing to me or talk to me. I'm not knowing what it's saying, but it's saying something because I feel like very happy, at the presence of this hummingbird.
Yeah, that's a totem. That's a totem. So get a totem book and look what the meaning of the hummingbird is, and that's where you'll get your message. I know the hummingbird is about joy, and it is about happiness, so it's trying to bring you a message of joy and happiness. There's a very good book called Animals Speak that will take you through all the animals and what they symbolize in their energy. And whenever an animal comes to you, it's a totem bringing a message. So look up that animal, understand the message behind that animal, and that's how you'll get the message that the Spirit is trying to deliver to you.
Okay, MyRah, we have to go to the next caller. Thank you. Okay. We have Maxwell. I'm sorry. 718, yes.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 And that young lady speaking, I used to have a company, and that was my signal, the hummingbird. And the hummingbird is a bird that goes in any direction. It could fly up, it could fly down, it could go sideways or anything. So that's what the hummingbird is. It's universal. Then my question to you is this, my sister. I'm in New York, and I would like to find out what can I do to uplift my spiritual awakening, to get my spiritual divinity.
Okay. I will say to you, as I say to everyone, right now is the time for us to get into equal partnership with our own spirit. That's like your twin, your higher self. There's really nothing left for us to do but to get into a partnership with our spirit. It is the only one that can give you the guidance into this new reality that we're now ascending into, because we're all on a unique journey, and only your spirit can now guide you, be the interpreter. So you do the physical half, your spirit does the spiritual half. It's like a tag team match. You both can't go into the ring at the same time because spirit and physical are opposites, and two opposites can't occupy the same space at the same time. So once you've done everything you can on the physical half, then you pass that baton. Let your spirit go behind the scenes. What it will do is match your energy that you've invested. When it's matched that, then it's ready to complete and fulfill your purpose. That's for all of us, to build a relationship with our own spirit, our higher self, and trust nothing more than you trust the guidance of your spirit.
Thank you for that. The next question to you is this,
Lincoln, we're going to have to go to the next person. Myrah's on a very short time limit here, but we'll be back next week, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, the next person is 786.
Hi, good evening. This is Deidre.
Yes.
Good evening,
Hello.
Deidre.
How's everybody?
Fine.
Good. I have a very quick question. You were mentioning about the fact that you believe that there are 6 signs. Could you tell me what is the sign that is linked to Pisces?
Okay, that is Virgo. I'll go through each one. You have Aries, opposite Libra. fire and air. You have Taurus opposite Scorpio, or earth and water. You have Gemini opposite Sagittarius. Here again, air and fire. Then you have Cancer opposite Capricorn, and then you have Leo opposite Aquarius, and Virgo opposite Pisces. That's the full, complete axis of energy.
Okay. And just one other question. Can you tell me about a natal chart, and why is that important for us to know that information on a natal chart?
The natal chart is your core energy. Like I said, at the moment of your birth, where did all the energy converge together from the universe to make up your energy, your spiritual energy, your collective energy. So it's your core of energy, what you came in here. Actually, it's the blueprint of what you came in here to accomplish from a higher consciousness in order to contribute to this higher purpose. This is how, when you fell into the flesh, you forgot your purpose, but your spirit didn't forget, and that's why it moves ahead of you and paved the way for you to walk the path, demonstrated by your astrological energy, so you can overcome any of your doubts, fears, and guilts. See your ability to surpass those challenges for your growth at a spiritual level. And the more you line back up with your spirit, the more you come back into who you are holistically. So your astrological natal chart is the blueprint of the larger purpose you came in here to serve from a personal level and contribute to this larger purpose.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The next person is 702.
Yes, Joan. Hi, this is Beverly again, and hi, Myrah. I'm not going to ask a question. I'm just going to say thank you very much. I enjoyed everything I heard. All you did was whet our appetite for next week, and I am so down with this. I've been on this road for a very long time, and I just want to say thank you again, and I'll move on for the next caller.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Anonymous.
Yeah, this is 208 Tom again. Quickly, I want to remind everybody to remember this all is coming together in oneness. We need to tell everybody we know and direct them to this call. It's all beautiful, ladies. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Everybody go out and tell everybody you know, all that you love and care about. Come together in oneness. The energy will prevail. And I thank you all. I yield.
Thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay. We have one more caller. 316.
Hello. How you doing? Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I heard what you were saying about the holistic doctors, and I'm in agreement. You just got to send them more positive energy. That's one of my biggest fears of pursuing further into that profession has been this upsetting. Would I further put myself in danger, targeted or whatever, helping people to learn what I've learned outside the box thinking on how to heal the body without drugs and chemo and radiation and all that. But the fear, I realize, is just an invisible aspect. But my main question I wanted to ask you was, what do you know about like being on the cusp of two signs? Like I'm right at the end of Pisces, at the beginning of Aries on March 20th, very early in the morning on March 20th. And I was wondering if that maybe cross sign or the cusp, whatever they call it, can set someone up for repeated where the subconscious doesn't agree with the conscious mind, you know? Because I've had a lot of problem in that area.
Okay. And see, the whole thing is about harmonizing energy, so we can use all 12 of those vibrations. It's not complete until we're harmonizing on all 12 of those vibrations. So energy does unfold through a 90-degree angle, which causes friction. That friction is really about growing pains, because the more you learn to adapt to an energy that you're not comfortable with, the more you're you're opening up and becoming more well-rounded. So you can tell you're very sensitive when you're seeing the battle between the two energies that are trying to come together in harmonization in order to open up to your full extent of energy. So yes, like you said, the conscious mind versus the subconscious mind. Pisces is dealing with the subconscious, and if you're saying, let me see, you're saying March the 20th, so coming out of Aries, coming out of Pisces into Aries. So actually it's about you as the sun in Aries, the fire, exposing what you've just come from the antiquity, from the subconscious, from Pisces energy. So you are the first leg of bringing forth and exposing from the subconscious what has been hidden through that fire element as the sun. So just try to reconcile those two aspects, and then you're going to get something that's been hidden, and you're going to be able to expose it from where you're sitting at in your energy.
Okay, thank you, caller. We have to go to the next. Okay, we have 904.
Hi, Joan, Myrah, Cheryl. This is Linda. I just wanted to say you guys had a wonderful show. I wanted you to know that I listen, I support you. I will announce it every Monday and join in on Wednesday. Peace and love, love and love.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you all. And we're on a limited time this evening. Hopefully later on we will be able to talk a little bit more. I would like to bring our third crone in. And I have to look for her number. I'm not sure if she's still here. But, Celah, if you're there, will you hit *6, please? Because you're not sure. Oh, there you are. Okay. Celah?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we would like to give you the last 2 minutes, please, of this conversation.
I would just say that to everyone listening, we must control the rebirth of our feminine energy with us, and we must embrace the new values and ride the new wave that's coming in, the new Aquarius rays. We have to get rid of the old values from the age of Pisces, and we have to make room for the new to bring about a balance for Mother Earth, MamaYAH.
I am delighted to have been here with the three sweet crones. They are my dear heart sisters, and I want to thank Rhonda and Linda for giving us this forum on the Truth Uncompromised Media Network. We will be back next Wednesday with another topic, but I do want to say to you, Sister Myrah is available, so I will be on Facebook. My name is Joan Cartwright, and you are welcome to leave a message there. We have a group called Creatrix, and you will be able to join that group just by going there and asking to join. We invite you to ask questions there because we don't have a lot of time here. But at any rate, we'll be back next week. We thank you. We love you. Myrah, your information has been absolutely invaluable this evening. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. And Ashe, and I have nothing but love for my family.
Yes. Okay, my dears and beloveds, make sure that you call on MamaYAH because Mama fixes things. Mama turns the negative activity to positive activity. So call her. And we're going to leave with this message of music.
meet you in a place of being for moments at a time. Get caught up in its labyrinth, moving through 1,000 doors to one simple end. Love, translated as life, translated as love, translated as a woman, translated as a man, translated as a child, translated as a tribe, translated as a nation, translated as a country, translated as a continent, translated as a world, translated as a universe, translated as love, translated as love, translated as love, translated as life, translated as love, translated as a woman, translated as a man, translated as a child, translated as a tribe, translated as a nation, translated as a country, translated as a continent, translated as a world, translated as a universe, translated as love, translated as love, translated as life, translated as love, translated as a woman, translated as a man, translated as a child, translated as a tribe, translated as a nation, translated as a country, translated as a continent, translated as a world, translated as a universe, translated as love, translated as
Mama turns all negative activity around. Mama, we the daughters of earth, the sweet crone trinity, have been inspired in the spirit of compassion for the well-being of our ancient cosmic family, to understand why you connected this trio to demonstrate the magic of your power, to awaken and protect our universal ancient family. Welcome to Talk with MamaYAH on Truth Uncompromised.